What's up, everyone? Welcome back. Today we have the SPY moving higher to 530. We also have the Qs moving up to 453, and Bitcoin is setting at $65,500. So today I wanted to discuss where this money is flowing out of big cap tech stocks and into which sectors and assets. So we're going to get into all of that. So if that sounds good to you, be sure to hit the like button. Be sure to subscribe if you want to see more. And let's get started. All right, guys. So we want to start off here. I just wanted to show you this. This is a post by FX Evolution, and he posted this. It says Michael Burry is betting big on both physical gold and Chinese stocks. And so they're showing a lot of these stocks that he has been adding to his portfolio, and I tend to agree with this. I think a lot of the money is flowing into the commodities and emerging market sectors. So, what does that mean for the price of gold? Well, gold's sitting at 23.80 this morning, trying to uh, break past that all-time high. If we can close above this 23.91 area, well, I think that would be very bullish for gold. You also have silver that is also catching up to gold and actually outperforming at the moment. And you also have money rotating into these emerging markets, such as the 𝗗𝗶𝘀𝗀. This is something I mentioned when we broke out of this descending channel. We had this target here that we're sitting at this morning, right around that 3670 level. And so, excuse me, I took a little profits off this trade, guys. I would be looking to see what this does next. This may get a little pullback, maybe somewhere down to this 33.35 area, and could find a bounce from there, or possibly back down to this level of support here. You can see the RSI is ticking up on the daily, so things are getting a little bit warmed up there on the 𝗗𝗶𝘀𝗀, but overall, I still think the emerging markets go higher over the next couple of years. And what I really wanted to talk about today was Bitcoin and the crypto assets, as well as a couple other stocks that I wanted to mention that I believe are going to probably do really well over the next 12 to 18 months. So I'm going to play this video for you. It's a couple weeks old, but I want to play a little section of this video for you now.
A lot of people were already positioning for the next ETF, an ETH ETF, but the VanEck CEO recently said that he thinks that the application will be rejected. What are your thoughts on whether or not that will actually happen? That was the next great catalyst, supposedly, in terms of the next, crypto to see that big run.
Yeah, we have a filing at the SEC right now for an Ethereum ETF, so I can't speak to that specific filing. But I think actually the bigger catalyst is still with Bitcoin itself. The biggest unlock is coming probably in Q3 and Q4 when the major wirehouses turn on access to Bitcoin. So we haven't really even got through the full totality of the Bitcoin ETF launch. I think we will get an Ethereum ETF eventually. I think it'll be, maybe later this year, maybe early next year, and that will be exciting as well. But there's a lot more to come on Bitcoin specifically. There's a lot of reasons to be excited about Bitcoin specifically before we move on to the next thing, which is Ethereum.
So that is the current thought process that I have as well with the Ethereum ETF. Ethereum is lagging a bit further behind. We'll get more into Ethereum here in a moment, but first I wanted to touch on some of these other crypto assets, some of these crypto stocks, the crypto miners. This is Mara setting at 1966 this morning. Put my technical analysis back here, back on, and we have this inverse head and shoulders playing out here on Mars. So if we can break through this level, well, I could see that being very bullish in the short term for Mara. Um, and all these stocks here I'm mentioning, I just want to say these are fairly high risk, and I'm looking just to swing trade these. I don't think these are a good long-term investment for the most part, but all right, it's not allowing me to add this line here. I was going to just try to map this out for you, but basically if you take the distance of this head and shoulders and you pop that over here, well, that puts you right around this $27 range and back into that box that we had as a target for Mara. And if we zoom out here just a little bit, we've got another zone above that at $41 to $47. So still a lot of room for this stock to run. You can see the series of higher lows. The RSI is moving up slowly here. I think you'll see these type of stocks really begin to play out later this year. We could get a nice little bounce here in the short term over the next couple of weeks, but this will be kind of choppy. You could really probably trade this quite a bit. I've mentioned this before. There's a lot of swings on these. I'm not normally a day trader. I'm more of a swing trader, but another stock that we have, crypto miner, is Riot, setting on this support here at 983. Actually, at $10 this morning, so I could see this going higher. This one broke this down, or this trend line that we had here, and so that may act as some resistance. And you're also going to have this inverse head and shoulders here. So if we can break through that area, well, I could see this going a lot higher as well. Somewhere up to around the 1680 to 1860 area for Riot. You also have BitDeer, another crypto miner, ticker symbol BTDR, setting at 594 this morning. This line of support here seems to be really strong. If we zoom out on this chart, you can see that it's touched this area several times. So as long as Bitcoin continues to do well, these miners will start to do well. They've really been cut down because of the halving, and their revenues have been cut in half. But as the Bitcoin price goes up, you will see, I believe, these stocks do much better. So the next target for BitDeer would be 687 to 753. But I wanted to go back to the Bitcoin price because I wanted to show you something here that I was looking at. Obviously, we had this breakout yesterday of the inverse head and shoulders. So that's indicating that Bitcoin is going to want to go up and retest this upper range at around $70,000. Right now, we really need to get through this $67,800 level. I think there will be a bit of resistance there, and through this heart line, if we can get through those areas, though, I could see Bitcoin going up to retest these all-time highs very soon. The RSIs have reset and are just starting to move back up, so this could run for the next several weeks here, and we could be breaking those all-time highs very soon. That is a real possibility, but we will have to watch these charts and see how they play out. But what I wanted to mention is you notice all these wicks. Every time Bitcoin fell down, it immediately got bought back up. And why is that? Who is buying all of this? Well, I believe it is the big institutions, as that video that I showed you there a moment ago. I seen another video from Matt this morning, and he was talking about how all of these big institutional players and wirehouses really haven't even been buying Bitcoin yet. Of course, some of them are, but they are just getting started. And so I believe that is what you're seeing with Bitcoin right now. And when Bitcoin does good, so will these other crypto assets. That's why I am mentioning them to you guys now, so you have the opportunity to get in if you wish. Another thing I wanted to mention is the AMC, GME stocks that we saw rip higher the last couple days here in this massive short squeeze. Um, I don't think I would try to buy in on any of this. This is a real gamble here. There is some support here on AMC, and really I'd rather attempt to do it on AMC if I was going to rather than GameStop, because the main focus is on GameStop. I could see this possibly bouncing here at this level because of this line of support. You also have if you do something like a fib on this, and none of my tools are wanting to work right now, but basically you're sitting right on a 618, I do believe. So I could see this going back up possibly to that $8 range or even a bit higher before rejecting down again. If you look at what happened last time this happened several times. So I could see this happening again, and my charts are not wanting to upload. I'm not sure what is going on here. This computer has been a bit slow the last couple of weeks. But anyway, I just wanted to mention that for you guys, and the reason why really that I am mentioning this is because of this. Robinhood's Steve Quirk states that over 2/3 of the people that are participating in the GME and AMC and DJT, they're all long-term investors. That's interesting. And a lot of these people that are attempting to trade this are on Robinhood, which is why I wanted to mention this whole thing in the first place. So you have Robinhood sitting at $18.17 here in our range. I think this could be huge for Robinhood. Obviously, the more people that use their app, the more their revenue goes up. So I just wanted to bring that to your all's attention. Excuse me, guys. Still fighting some of these allergies. But yeah, right now, there is a bit of negativity on Robinhood after the earnings. We had this big sell. Um, you have a lot of these wicks, the upside, that are kind of getting rejected. We did have a bullish hammer here yesterday. I could see this possibly coming down a bit more, maybe coming down to around that $16 level. I think that would be a really good entry for Robinhood, and this stock should move much higher as well. The next target would be around that $26, $27 area. So you could see something like a 50% return on this stock over the next several months, possibly. So that is why I wanted to mention it to you. If you are interested in investing or trading, you can do so over on Robinhood, and you can start building your portfolio with just as little as $1. They allow you to invest and trade stocks, options, ETFs, gold, and crypto commission free. They offer Bitcoin, Ethereum, Doge, SHIB, and many more of the crypto assets, plus gold, as I mentioned. So if you are interested, you can click the link down below. All right, guys, let's get into some of the other crypto assets and altcoins. Again, looking at Ethereum here, it's just ranging right at the bottom of our range here and setting at 29.50 this morning. We have this upsloping trend line here, which it is appearing to support Ethereum. As you heard, those ETFs may not launch, may get not be approved this May. This could bring the price down a little bit, but ultimately, I think we are in a good at a good level here for Ethereum. Given the Bitcoin price, I could see Ethereum going back up and retesting this heart line here right around $3,500. And if Bitcoin really takes off, well, I think we will see Ethereum go back up and retest those all-time highs later this year. What else do we have? We have Solana setting at 160 this morning, holding our upsloping trend. It is attempting to break out of this head and shoulders pattern, so it looks like it wants to go up and retest these all-time highs right around $200. I think that is probably most likely just around the corner as the RSI has bottomed out and turning back up. We also have Avalanche AVAX setting at $34, kind of at the bottom end of our range here. This line acting as support. We are putting in a series of higher lows here over the past couple of weeks. I could see AVAX going up and going back to retest this $50 area here over the next couple of weeks. So you may not have long to get in on some of these altcoins. I think altcoin season is just around the corner, given everything I'm seeing. And I do believe that these riskier assets, a lot of people are starting to realize we are getting towards the later stages of this bull cycle. I think that we may have another 12 to 18 months, possibly a little longer, but I'm kind of leaning towards this cycle probably kind of catches everybody off guard and moves faster than most people think, given the volatility. And I was thinking about this a lot the other night, and I'll just go back here to the SPY and show you what I mean. Let me zoom out here. I may have to reset this chart. We're here on the weekly because I think this is important for a lot of people to understand. Actually, let me go to the monthly. I think this will make this easier to show you all what I am talking about here. So if we go back and just zoom in here on the 2000s, 99 2000s, you know, we had some big pullbacks here, but really what I'm beginning to see is as we are printing more money, we all know this, the stock market and all these markets are just becoming exponential. Everything is inflating so fast. And if you take a look at these candles up here, they are much bigger. We are getting much bigger swings overall in the stock market than what we used to get. And this just keeps picking up. So to me, this looks like we are probably going higher over the next couple of years. Um, and then we are probably going to see some sort of big correction or possibly a recession later this decade. I think that's a real possibility, but the way that information and data is flowing because of the internet, a lot more people are starting to understand this, and this is providing an advantage for the retail traders. You've seen what's happened with GameStop and AMC. You see what's going on in crypto. I think that we do see a lot more volatility over the next several years. So that is good for traders. It allows you to potentially profit a lot more. If you are interested in buying crypto, gold, or silver, you can do so over on iTrust Capital in a tax advantage IRA. I use iTrust, and they have been great. They allow you to buy, sell, and trade 24/7 with low cost and no monthly fee. And they offer over 30 different crypto assets such as Ethereum, Solana, AVAX, Chainlink, Doge, SHIB, and many more. They have over 3,700 plus 5-star reviews on Google. So if you're interested, there is a link down below. I appreciate it. If you do decide to use it, that helps support this channel and get the message out. Yeah. All right, guys. So that is pretty much it for me today. Don't forget to follow me over on X at Mind of Financier. I am Mind of the Financier on YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook. All right, guys. I hope you all have a great day. It's almost Friday. The weekend is almost here. So go out there, get your stuff done. Get ready for the weekend. And yeah, I will see you all again tomorrow. I hope you all have a great day. Until next time, guys, be legendary and take care. Peace out.